Yeah, I'm feeling it. Well, welcome back to another edition of 42nd Street Pete's Grindhouse. Really weird cinema time. Yeah, going back to 1974, Savage Sisters. Uh, Another John Ashley, Eddie Romero production, though not for New World. This was released by AIP, but I think this was an independently shot thing here, with all the usual suspects. And I do believe this was Sid Haig's sort of swan song performance out of the Philippines, because I think this was pretty much it. I think this was pretty much the last thing he shot there. And Pam Grier was long gone, and so was Margaret Markoff, as she married Mark Damon and retired. So pretty much the sisters were composed of Newark native Gloria Hendry, Sherry Cafaro of the Ginger series, and Rosanna Ortiz. And of course, Sid Haig is in there, a completely unhinged and over-the-top performance as Malabachi. Vic Diaz has as his assistant One Eye. Bruno Polenzano is there as Smiling Jake, this fighter pilot. And of course, John Ashley is W.P. Billingsley, another addition there. Eddie Garcia was Captain Morales. And they're all after this $1 million that was basically... The bandits, the revolutionaries, attack this thing. There's a double cross. The bandits, led by Malabachi, wipe out the revolutionaries, one who is the Sherry Cafaro character's boyfriend. So there's dire revenge, and these girls are going to be executed, and there's all kinds of double crosses and triple crosses with some sex thrown in. And basically, Gloria Hendry is the sergeant, the warden, who has to keep these girls in until they're executed. But then she's made a deal by Billingsley because Malabachi is taken off with the money. So it's all going on after this money. And like I said, it almost plays out like some of it's a little bit of a comedy type thing. And it doesn't derail it because it's completely nuts and completely over the top. And at the end, Sid and Vic Diaz are buried up to their necks in sand when the tide comes in and kills them. And Ashley's character, Billingsley, is double-crossed and triple-crossed just about everybody, so they leave him with a handful of money as the other three split it up, and Rosanna Ortiz goes for the revolution, the other two take a boat home, so it was pretty interesting. Nice to actually see it again. I'd seen this in the drive-in, and then I'd seen it on a double bill with Blackula in an indoor theater. That was another weird-ass experience, because it was at the Ormont in East Orange. And like I said, it was playing with Blackula. And that was on first. And the house lights came on between the two films, which rarely ever happens in a grindhouse type setting. And everybody just turned around and gave me sort of this stink eye. It's like, because I was the only white guy in there. So being that I had seen Blackula, I figured, you know something? I know when I'm not welcome. So I left. So I had basically seen that once at a drive-in and once at an indoor thing, and now it's available on Kino Lorber. And if you're listening to this right now, you go on EdwardRHamiltonBookseller.com and you can get it for $4.95, the Blu-ray. They're blowing it out for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, it's definitely worth $5. What the hell? And only charge $4 shipping. But anyway, I got in touch. If you have seen that DVD I put out, Busty Bombshells of the Atomic Age, and you've seen the girls on the cover, those are my daughters from New York. Not my actual daughters. What happened was, when we were running these shows at the Pioneer, the two girls had showed up regularly. And this was when MySpace was going on, and one of them, Serena, contacted me about how much she loved what we were doing and stuff like that, and it was a shame we had to stop, and could we get together? So we met up in New York, and we, hit it off. They're way younger than I am. They were in their 20s then, and I was, God, I don't know, 50s maybe? Yeah, because it's been 20 fucking years or something. But anyway, we had a lot of adventures over there, closed a lot of bars at 4 o'clock in the morning, and had a lot of fun. And then I moved, and Serena and I always stayed in touch. And we spoke on the phone today, which was cool. And, there's some life changes going on for her and Kat and whatever. But they may come up for a visit, which would be cool. But, at least, it's an over 20-year friendship at this point that never wavered, as far as anything. We always, got along. And like I said, they wanted to do something. And I said, well, I'm doing this thing and it's not hardcore. So why don't you, do a little modeling on it, and that's what they did. So that's the busty bombshells of the atomic age. So like I said, it was really cool talking to her, and you know, we're going to stay in touch as we have, and hopefully we'll be up for a visit when this shitbag winter gets done. So till next time, stay safe. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the flip side.